Hi guys, a massive welcome back to my YouTube channel. On today's video, I would be exploring the northern part of Ghana, to be precise, Tamale and its environs. So come along, let's do this together. I almost missed my flight to Tamale because Uber drivers kept cancelling on me, but hopefully I made it right in time to check in my bags to be able to get on board for the flight. The flight left Accra at 7 a.m. and in an hour time we got to Tamale. I used Passion Air, and if you book early, you can get a good discount off the flight fare. So I would urge you to book early so you can get a good discount. It was a beautiful morning and I just loved sitting by the window to watch the clouds, to watch the beautiful sunrise, and just enjoy this calm trip all the way right through to Tamale Airport. As I mentioned earlier on, the flight took 1 hour from Kotoka International Domestic Terminal to the Tamale Airport, and we just landed in Tamale and I was super excited to start this trip. I stayed at Mam Hotel for the first day, and this is the hotel that I stayed at. It is actually not far from the airport and quite close to town. It's actually about 15 to 25 minutes away from most of the hangout spots and other places in town. The best thing in your life. I stayed in this room which was 250 Ghana cedis, and it sleeps 2 people. It has a washroom and an air conditioner, a television, a fridge, and yeah, that was the room I went for. This hotel has an outdoor sitting area, it has a pool, and it has a restaurant, but there are several places to eat in Tamale. Some of these places is Luxury, there's Duo, there is Oasis, and then there is this other place called Chooks or Chucks, depending on how you want to say it. Yes. After checking in, I got into a yellow or what is called a tuk-tuk to go and meet a friend in town. You can't come to Tamale without sitting in a tuk-tuk. It is one of the main transportation systems in Tamale. I passed through the Tamale Arts Center and then I headed off to meet my friend, as I mentioned, and we went to grab some lunch at Fatal Bicycle. So I was traveling with a friend and we decided to learn how to ride the motorbike. So once we met our new friend Abdul, what we did was we asked if he could teach us how to ride a motorbike, and he gladly said yes. So this is me trying how to ride a motorbike for the first time, and let's see how it goes. I think if you know how to actually ride a bicycle, it is quite easy for you to actually learn how to ride these motorbikes that they have here. It is quite easy. It has like 4 gears and then a neutral and a brake and a handbrake. So these are the basic things you need to know, and once you get a hang of it, it's so lovely to just keep riding and riding and riding. In some few minutes I was quite good at it, and I had to try picking up my friend Nick to come with me so we go for a ride. I will also be talking about some of the few places we explored in Tamale to just give you an idea of what to do if you find yourself in this city. So we went to the Aliyu Mahama Sports Stadium, which is the Tamale Sports Stadium, but it's currently called Aliyu Mahama Sports Stadium, named after the ex-vice president of Ghana. One of the things to note when traveling to Tamale is the heat. So I was gifted this beautiful handy fan from Tev. So I'll tag them in the description box below for anyone who might be interested in this. It's also a black-owned business. And also note you should actually also wear some airy clothes because of the heat. And also stay hydrated. Very, very important. After the stadium, we headed towards Abdul's house, where he was our Couchsurf host also, to see his place so we could actually find it the next day when we moved into his place. So this is day 2 and it started raining, so we just had to wait a bit for the rain to stop so we could explore the other places we had. So on day 2 we visited Red Clay, we visited SCCA Tamale, and also Nkrumah Valley Volley, all in Tamale. So here we are at Red Clay, where there's a current exhibition going on called A Diagnosis of Time, Unlearn What You Have Learned, and there are so many different exhibitions going on, and these exhibitions are in all these 3 locations I've mentioned, which is Nkrumah Valley, Red Clay, and SCCA in Tamale, and we did all these 3 locations in a day. You could treat me right. Boy, take a chance, will you let me ride? I could be the best thing in your life. You got me singing. You look like a guy, you could treat me right. Boy, take a chance, will you let me ride? I could be the best thing in your life. Maybe let's take a drive, take a drive.
best thing in your life. Baby, let's take a drive, take a drive.
So we headed towards SCCA, but on our way we stopped to observe and see how the traditional buildings in Tamale are like. They're actually circular made, and then it has one main entrance. Buildings are made with mud and are roofed with straw. Finally arrived at SCCA, which is in Snit area of Tamale. This is an exhibition by Tracy Thompson where she works with wache to make most of her artwork. The theme of the exhibition is also the same as was at Red Clay, which is a diagnosis of time, unlearn what you have learned. And also at SCCA there's a well-stocked library, and so if you'd want to go there to read, it is possible to do so. I wasn't able to video a lot at Nkrumah Valley because my phone had a low battery, but after a day of visiting all these three locations, we ended up at Nim Avenue where we had a view of Tamale, and also we sat there, had some drinks and watched the sunset. If you'd also want to swim in Tamale, Nim Avenue has a pool, so you can check this place out when you are here. We stayed there till evening just to see Tamale at night, also from this place. Afterwards, we tried some abochi meat, which is grilled beef or grilled cow meat, and it is served with suya pepper and some onions. I moved in with Abdul, who is my couch surf host, and I stayed there for some time. But I traveled to Bolga and to other places in Tamale where I'll be sharing these videos also on these various places, how to get there, what to do when you are there, and prices of transport and so on. So after my several trips up north, I came back to Abdul's place and I had to wash my clothes because I'd been gone for some days and most of my clothes were dirty, so I had to do that right when I got back to Abdul's place. So in Ghana, if you do not have a washing machine, this is the way we actually wash here, hand wash here. Yes, we use some soap, we use some water, we add some powdered soap. It also depends on the person, and then you wash your clothes after you dry it, and then when they are dried, you take them off the drying line and you are good to go. After exploring some parts of the northern region, I came back to Tamale as I mentioned earlier on, and I decided to visit one of the biggest markets in Tamale, which is the Abo market. So I hopped on the motorbike with Abdul, and Abdul took me to the market. But before, we had to grab some lunch and we went to Fatal Bicycle. This is a place to get cheap food, and also it tastes really good. And so here I'm taking some wache with some egg, and I think Abdul also took some wache also. So after our lunch, we headed to the market to go and see what this market also had to offer. So here we are at the Aboa market. It is a market that sells things ranging from fresh foodstuffs all the way to fabric, and it is really big, and it is dominated by women who sell different things. And I was happy to be wearing my lovely outfit that I picked purposely for this trip to Tamale. Another thing I did in Tamale that I enjoyed was to visit the Pansong Shea Pickers and Processing Association. It is run by women, and it was just a beautiful time to just watch these lovely women process the shea nuts into the shea butter. I honestly think you can't also do Tamale without checking out how shea butter is processed. So I think this should be on your list when visiting Tamale. These hardworking women also make soap with shea butter and other natural ingredients. So do well to check out their store when you do visit when you are in Tamale. And that is it for me with things to do in Tamale. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please share, subscribe and like. Also do comment. There's more content coming for you.